I finished nurses training, I went to San Pedro, and I was able to find a job at the old original San Pedro Hospital. It was a house that they had turned into a hospital. There was a front door, there was a long hall, and there were bedroom doors along the hall, and that was the hospital. And the doctors were operating. You open the door. In fact, many times in the middle of operation, the door opened from the hall. and the doctor would look in at the surgeon and say, "How's it going, George?" or whoever. And he'd say, "Okay, it's okay." He said, "Okay, you want to play golf?" And then he would, that was everyday occurrence. Anyway, Sally Sills came to be the new chief nurse that ran the operating room. And she was very unhappy that they were, talking through the doors, but there wasn't too much she could do about it until they finally decided to make another hospital. So the time that I spent there was they were building the other hospital, and I was one of the nurses that was chosen to tour the people that wanted to see our new hospital. And that was wonderful. And that new hospital was like going from caveman to now. And it was just a great place to work. And I have a funny story to tell you. One day I was in the operating room, in the emergency room. We had a one-room emergency, and we had no doctor on call 24 hours. So whatever nurses were assigned, they were the emergency room person. And we could get the doctor to come really quickly, but this drunk came in and he had broken his leg. And it was hard for me to feel like that was a medical situation. And he was drunk, and he kept trying to stand up on the cast that they had put him in a chair, and said, "You watch him until the taxi comes." So here I am, and he's trying to get out of the chair, and I'm, no, you sit down, please. You're gonna have to take you back and put another thing up. And the next two, we went through that 25 times before the taxi came. So now finally they feed him into the back seat of the taxi, and I go, "Thank you, God." And he leans his head out of the taxi as he drives away, and he said, "I'm sure glad you're not my wife."